I would like to thank FTBA President Bob Burleson for all that he's done for the state of Florida. Over the past 7.5 years, we've had some incredible accomplishments in our state, but none of that would have been possible without our hard-working transportation industry. Our state's roads, bridges, and highways connect our communities, support our record-breaking tourism, and ensure that hard-working Floridians can get to work every day. This year, we are investing a record $10.1 billion in transportation infrastructure to keep up with Florida's continued growth and booming economy. Thanks to our improvements in transportation, families are succeeding, and our economy has created more than 1.5 million private sector jobs since December 2010. Thank you, Bob, for all of your hard work, and congratulations on a well-deserved retirement.
Bob is a good business person. He represents our organization well. I mean, there's a lot of battles going on, but Bob is smart enough that he doesn't ram into people or meet them head on. He outflanks them and gets them to join his cause.
Clearly a wonderful gentleman, a gentle in the real sense of the word. He has high integrity. He's wise. Another word I'd use for Bob is very grounded. You know that you've met a man that's really got his act together.
Bob is, ethical, constant, dependable, on your side.
He's never too busy to talk to you, explain to you, or take an idea, and it may not be the best idea, and he will tell you. So he's very frank and open with his knowledge, and he shares it.
He saw something in me that I probably didn't know was there and encouraged me to participate.
And he said something I'll never forget. He said, had there not been a Ben Watts, there would never have been a Bob Burleson. And I said, well, I appreciate you saying that, but you need to understand how I feel. Had there not been a Bob Burleson, there would never have been a Ben Watts.
He has a habit of saying that things are awesome. So we hear that a lot. Well, that's just awesome. And I may jump ahead with this a little bit, but I would turn that around a little bit to say, Bob is awesome. And he's just a terrific guy.
He's more often than not the smartest person in the room, but he doesn't make you feel like he's the smartest person in the room.
Bob was one of those guys that you could always call, and he would always understand and was always on your side to help get you through whatever challenges that we had to face.
Bobby is a very dedicated family man.
Bob and Beverly, treasure family.
My earliest memories as a kid were going to work with my dad on Saturday mornings, and he was working and I was playing on the construction equipment and running around and probably driving the rest of the office crazy. But then, it's all I've ever known since I've been born was this industry.
Family is important to Bob, but not just his family, but your family. And I was like, I'm pregnant, but I also need to take maternity leave and I want to bring my baby to the office once I come back. And he was like, that sounds great. And so I got to bring my daughter to the office with me. So that really told me in that instant exactly who I would be working for.
Bob's grandson is a lacrosse player, and my son Christian happens to play lacrosse and happened this year as a freshman to be at Yale, and they won the national championship. And Bob, I know the scholarship that you gave Christian in your name, the Burleson Presidential Scholarship, Christian wanted me to present these hats to you and your grandson, the national championship hats, because this year Yale won the national championship, and the scholarship you provided him helped him make the person he is at Yale University. Go Bulldogs.
I not only consider the Burlesons family, but a family that I would do anything for at any time.
Contractors being contractors, we just expected to get a guy who was going to, help move the association along. Well, we got this terrific guy, and we got this terrific wife.
Beverly's just a sweetheart.
I have spent many, many nights at their home as their guest when I was in Tallahassee. and I didn't want to go to a motel or a hotel. I spent nights at the Burleson house. And so I saw absolutely firsthand relationship between Beverly and Bob. And she is the best partner I can imagine anybody could ever have in their job.
Beverly has contractor blood flowing in her veins, and that's always been obvious. So she understands the life that we live in the contracting industry. And I think that's of great value.
It's been fantastic for us as an industry to have Beverly there helping. I mean, at all levels. As from what I understand and what I've seen, she is just Bob's right-hand person who does so much to help out for the industry.
She had to be the one to keep him focused and on schedule.
She is a really good person, very personable, knows everybody. When Bob wasn't available, Beverly was always around.
If Bob is the brains of the association, Beverly's the heart. Beverly has taken up issues that impact contractors, but really impact our families and those, and our families, our extended families, our employees and their families there. So she is Bob's second in this, and one of the surprises that we got in bringing Bob in is that you also got Beverly, and she's just done a great job. And you know, we're going to miss Bob, but we're really going to miss Beverly.
Beverly made it a family atmosphere. All the conventions, a lot of the meetings, Beverly was there. She was kind of the mother of the association.
A lot of people don't realize, I mean, Dad is successful because of Mom.
Bob and Beverly were FTBA when I grew up. FTBA was no one other than Bob and Beverly to me.
I think he's going to miss it. I think he's going to find some way to stay involved. And I know he loves to play golf, but you can only play so much golf.
He came with the association when times were dark. The association lacked real effective leadership. The DOT was in terrible shape as well, and Bob came along and was able to get the association free of debt in a reasonably short time period. And he established a great relationship with the FDOT, and that continues through all these years.
I think that we're very fortunate as an association to have enough Passard coming in, because he has known Bob and worked with Bob, and I think it's going to be a very smooth transition, and they're going to, and I think Bob ain't going no place. He's on do some traveling and be with his grandkids and his family. But I'm sure with Bob's personality, he's going to still be involved.
Bob has been such a tremendous impact on me professionally and personally, because he's just such a gentleman, so professional. Watching him handle the politicians as diplomatically as he does, there's been more than one occasion when I was meeting with a politician, I thought, okay, now how would Bob say this? How would Bob phrase this?
I would say over my career, I probably have 4 or 5 mentors over my life that I look to as the guys that taught me how to do everything, whether it's my father or a couple of other guys, and Bob's one of those guys.
In our adult lives, we're lucky if we have a role model, and Bob really has been. Bobby, I'm looking into the camera. You have been a role model for me.
The best compliments I ever get is when people say I remind them just of my dad, or that I act just like my dad, or I remind them of my dad. And that really is one of the best compliments I've ever gotten.
He wears a lot of different hats for me. I mean, he's my dad, he's a granddad to my kids, he's a client, and he's my best friend. And that's pretty unique to have all those roles wrapped in one.
You will be greatly missed, but your impact will last forever.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for me personally, and for our company, and for the industry.
Other organizations have tried to do what FTBA has achieved under your leadership and direction, but they couldn't. I know exactly why they couldn't. They do not have a Bob Burleson.
I will miss you. Everyone will miss you. And I need you to know that I will be eternally grateful to you for your help during my tenure with the Florida DOT. Thank you, man.
I can't believe a guy could work as many years as you have. It's about time you retired.
Bob, best of luck to you and Beverly in your new life. We know you'll still be with us, and we'll see a great deal of you, but y'all have a great time.
I wish you all the best, and you're loved very much, and I hope you realize that tonight.
Congratulations to Beverly and the whole family, and hope you get to enjoy your retirement, travel a bit, and go take Beverly out to all different places around the country, around the world, play some golf, and root for your Hokies.
Dad, congratulations to a job well done. The association will be just fine without you, but we will miss you, and enjoy retirement. We will get the convention under control, and you won't have to worry about the Saturday night seating.
Dad, just super proud to be your son. You really have been a great role model. You've always been there for me, and I can't wait to see what your next step is.
Congrats, Dad, on 30 years of an incredible role as FTBA president. Thanks for your role as dad and granddad to our family, and I love you very much.
Congratulations, Pop! In 1989, I discovered that when you take a leap of faith with someone you dearly love and implicitly trust, it can turn into something more wonderful than you ever imagined. I had said I'd give it 5 years, and here we are 29 later. Our midlife adventure has truly been an amazing time in our lives, and I'm so happy we didn't miss it. It ranks pretty high as one of the best decisions we ever made. Since I was a little girl, I have known that those in the construction industry are the best. You work hard, you play hard, and you are who you are. I'm not saying goodbye, but rather thank you so very much for hundreds of great memories. I have learned that dear friends are one of life's richest blessings, and I am most grateful for each of you. While we won't see you as regularly, I look forward to many fun times ahead, and remember, we'll meet you for dinner anytime.